Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm Shreya. So I hope you guys are doing well. आप लोग सब अच्छे से हो. And if you're new to my channel, then do press the subscribe button so that whenever I post a video, you get a notification of it. Okay, so as I'm going to share a good news with you guys that my probation in SBI is complete. That is the training of 2 years is complete. So from a probationary officer, now I'm a confirmed staff in State Bank of India. That is now I'm assistant manager. So in this video I am going to share with you guys my mains scorecard. So without wasting any time, I'll be showing you guys my own scorecard of mains examination, SBI PO mains. And I can say that maybe the picture, if it won't be clear, then don't worry. I'll be discussing the entire marks and I'll be bifurcating it section wise. Like as you guys know that there is no sectional cutoff now, but still I know my section wise attempts because I was very confident about my accuracy. So I know that the questions that I attempted, approximately exact marks I got. So I know the exact number of attempts and how much marks I got in each section, as I used to discuss it with so many of my friends. So it is, I'm not going to forget it ever. It just feed up into my mind. I've told you guys before as well. Okay, so in the next slide I'll be showing you guys my own scorecard. Okay, so guys, this is my mains scorecard, and as you guys can see, if it is visible, so I have got a 120 marks in a total, in the objective and the descriptive paper, because the mains examination, it is of two parts. That is the objective paper, 155 questions are there of 200 marks, and then there is a descriptive paper of 50 marks. Okay, so the marks that you get, it is in combined format. So I have got, out of 250 I have got 120 marks. So I'll be discussing with you guys how much I attempted in every section. So this is my marks in the objective paper, 120 I got in objective. And moving ahead to the GD and PI. So although I'll be making a separate video for it, but I'm sharing the marks with you guys. You don't get a scorecard right after your mains exam. You get it in a final mark sheet combining your score of interview, GD and your mains examination. So the marks that I got in the interview and GD, that is also there. In group discussion I got 18 out of 20, and in the interview I got a 28 out of 30. So out of 50 marks, a total of 50 marks, I got 46. So if you guys want, I'll be discussing the what was my GD and interview experience in a separate video as well, as per if you guys want me to discuss that as well. Okay, because if I'll be discussing my GD and interview experience in this video only, then it is going to be stretched long actually. So that was my marks. And since there is normalization in the SBI PO mains examination, so my marks in the objective paper, they were normalized to 36 out of 75, and the GD and interview marks, they were normalized to 23 out of 25. So a total of 59 marks I got out of 100. So 59 out of 100, that was my final score, and I got 5 marks more than the cutoff. That the cutoff was 54 and I got 59 marks. So that was my score. Okay, so now I'll be sharing my section wise attempts. Okay, in the each section I'll be sharing for the objective paper. And as I said about the GD and interview, if I'll be discussing in this video only, then it is going to be a long video. So if you guys want, then I'll be sharing my experience of GD and interview in a separate video. I'll be covering that. Okay, so if I talk about my objective paper, so it was my first means of SBI PO, because I had given SBI clerical means, and the PO means, it was my first and last. Okay, first mains and interview. In the entire process, prelims I had given 2 times, but this was my first mains and first interview experience. So if I talk about my section wise attempt, then obviously there was sectional timing. So the first section that I faced was maths. Okay, quantitative aptitude or data interpretation. That was my first section. So although I had practiced it for quant a lot, but the paper was a nightmare completely for me. I mean, not just for me but for everyone else. So I was very nervous in the starting because I was not able to solve so many questions. And see, I'll be completely honest in my entire video. I mean, whatever attempt, as low as I scored and as higher as I attempted, I'll be sharing it with you guys, because this would help you guys to get the exact understanding. So I had attempted only 6 questions in maths. I was able to attempt only 6. So as I attempted, I think 24, 25 in my pre, and in mains I could attempt hardly 6 or 7 questions, I think, out of. And you guys know what happened, that I was thinking that I'm not going to be selected. But once I came out and I saw the analysis video, then what I saw, that many people, they could not cross double digit. I mean, they could not reach double digit marks in mathematics. So at that time I had a kind of relief that okay, I'm not the only one who was suffering. So I believed on my preparation that in the very first section, I faced this kind of difficulty that I could solve hardly 6 to 7 question out of 35. Still, I just kept on moving ahead. This is the only thing that I think you guys should do, that don't give up till the end of last minute. Don't give up. Once your paper is over, then analyze. But during your examination, just don't feel demotivated, because till the last second is there, you are in the race. Remember that. Okay, so that was my attempt in maths. And then the next section that came, it was reasoning. It was no better, I mean, in no way better than maths. I mean, it was also difficult, but somehow I managed to solve a 19 question in reasoning section. Okay, as I said, I attempted 19 out of 45. Yeah, so there I solved 1 or 2 puzzles, and then I said I solved the questions for logical reasoning. Okay, so the logical reasoning part saved me in reasoning. So total I solved 25 questions in these two big sections. I mean, the weightage of these two sections, question wise, it is 80 questions. So out of 80 questions, I could solve only 25. If you guys see it, I mean, weightage wise it is 80 questions, but how much I could solve? Just 25. So I was feeling very ashamed that what preparation did I do, this kind of performance I'm giving in my mains examination. So then came my game changer subject, that is GA. So in GA I performed well as per what I feel. So I solved a 27 out of 40 questions, and since my preparation was good, so the questions, when I saw the questions, it suddenly clicked my mind that okay, this is the answer. And then I, after giving my examination, once I reached home, I just matched it with the question that I think it was some at the test book. They had given the memory based question, that I matched it whether my answers are right or not. So I mean, 100% out, 99 to 100% question, they were right. I solved 27 out of 40 in general awareness. And then came the next section, that is my personal favorite section, that is English. So in English section, I had attempted 33 out of 35 in mains. So these two sections help my score boost up actually. So in maths and reasoning, I could solve 25 out of 80, and combining GA and English, I solved 60 out of 75. So my score, I mean my attempts, not score, I don't know. So my attempts were 85 out of 155. Okay, now if I talk about the questions in GA, then obviously it was from the current affairs section. I had revised from the PDFs, the compilation PDFs, and certain question from banking awareness was also there. Static GA was there were no questions of static GK. There was questions related to banking. Then from share market, capital market bonds were there. Questions for RBI was there. then some news about national international importance, some question about the World Happiness Day or report. These kind of questions are there in the GS. So if you can prepare or revise from any source, that is monthly PDFs of for past 6 months thoroughly, then I think you can score well in the GS section. That is my personal opinion. And if I talk about the English section, so after, I mean, coming out of the examination hall, when I saw the analysis video, then the analyst and the teachers, they were saying that the English section was also tough and it was of good level. Yes, I can say that it was of a good level, but for me, as I don't find English that much tough, so I was confident enough to solve 33 questions out of 35, and I think that I solved it with accuracy. That's why I got 120 marks. I'll be sharing it later on. So the questions, they were mostly in passage based form. Okay, I think 4 or 5 passages were there, and the question were not very straightforward. They were based on your understanding. In-depth question were there in the English section of good, I mean, for standard. The question were of a good standard. Okay, you guys know that we give a lot of time to maths and reasoning. We devote a lot of time to maths and reasoning, doing more and more of paperwork. I'm not saying that you should not do that. Regularly practice maths and reasoning, but please don't ignore GA and English, because trust me guys, even if you guys get some kind of tough questions in these two sections, then if you have prepared for GA and English as well, so maybe they can save you guys at, as it helped me for my selection. That was not the case that I am not prepared for English, reasoning and maths. I had prepared for that section, but unfortunately I was not able to solve that much questions. So at that time my GA and English helped me. I mean, they just made my marks rise to a good level. So now coming to the descriptive part, I think I've made a video for descriptive section as well. So if you guys want, then you can check that out as well. And what I was discussing is that in descriptive, if I talk about my marks, then as you guys know that the marks of objective and descriptive paper, they are combined. So if I think, as per my own conscious, what I feel, that as I solved 85 questions in the objective and the descriptive was of 50 marks, and I got how much, 120, yeah, 120 marks. So maybe I'm thinking that they would have given to me more than 30 to 40. I mean, my marks would have been in the range of 35 to 40, and the only thing that was there in my mind is that I'll be solving the question with more than 95% accuracy. Told you guys that the very first section, that is the data interpretation section, that was very horrible for me. So if I would have lost my confidence at that point of time, then my entire paper would have gone waste, and today I would not be sitting over here and discussing with you guys my attempts. Okay, so I didn't let that happen. I was just composed and calm. What I was doing was like, once I solved 6 questions, then time was there, obviously. I mean, you cannot switch to other section. Then I was just sitting silently. I was just watching the questions. I was waiting for the next section, instead of just tirelessly trying to find out ways. Okay, I should try this one, or I should try that one. I was like, once I was sure that no, I'm not able to solve, then I was like making my mind feel relaxed, that I'll have to be prepared for the next section to come. And same applied for reasoning, then for GA, for English, and then for the descriptive section. Till that time I was just making my mind and heart feel like, okay, all is well, all is well. That was my case. Okay, that I was doing the entire time. So I think you guys should also do the same thing. You should not feel demotivated. Okay, have trust in what you have prepared, have confidence in yourself and in your preparation. And as I told you guys, that work on your accuracy. So you guys should make sure that the questions that you are solving, you should solve it with open mind and full focus, instead of committing mistakes, because accuracy will make your selection certain or maybe failure. So think about it. And the next thing that I'll be saying is that if you guys have any query regarding any topic that you guys want to share with me, or you guys want me that I should make a video on it, do suggest it to me in the comment section, and I'll be trying to post a video for that. See, I apologize again that I don't get that much time, because because of my schedule, and since for a few days I was not well, as I was suffering from fever as well. Based on your suggestions, and whatever thing I'll feel useful for you guys, I'll be making a video for that sooner or later. So that was all about this video. I hope you guys like this video, and do press the like button, and yes, again I'll say that subscribe to my channel so that we can stay connected, and take care, stay blessed. See you guys in the next video. Till then, bye bye.